very quickly. So it seems like I'm blind, so it's not quite Metronome, but we do see some Metronome. On blue team we have a Metronome team consisting of Mawile, Altaria, and Ledian, and then on red team we have the yellow sets featuring Groudon, Exeggutor, and Sunflora. Can we see a exciting match though with that Metronome? And will it come down to an Altaria Groudon? Will people play this well enough to try and set up a trap? Well, 2 flying types actually. Oh, so I see. This is the new Chatot trap with the new yellow sets and new Metronome sets. Are people gonna play well enough though, or is it gonna get screwed up? I'm interested to see if that Drought from Groudon's gonna assist the blue team at all either. There's a lot of ways this can go, but what team do you see yourself betting on? Personally, I like Metronome's odds better. Depending on how good blue team plays, red team can get caught in a trap. Oh, and thank you to whoever did the song. Perfect for this occasion. It seems like most of the majority of people are betting on blue, but now some bets are coming in for red team as well. And so begins the RNG Fest. Blue already put in those inputs for Switch. Blue team gets the Switch, but red's staying in. Out comes Altaria. And of course the fissure does not connect with that flying type. Also, no, I do not dislike these matches. It just gets a little tiring to see afterwards. Red team now switching. Maybe they can get that yellow hit off. Getting a critical hit. Missed what move it was though. It did a decent amount of damage. And now Sunflora is out. Switching back. Oh, seems like they're switching into Exeggutor. Exeggutor comes out and tanks a hit from Altaria. What moves next? Oh, Altaria's stuck in Thrash. Thankfully getting the 3 hits off, doing a decent amount of damage to Exeggutor. The Metronome goes off. Getting a Night Slash. Can it crit? Sadly not getting that boosted crit chance. And Altaria does become confused to Fatigue. Switching now out into Mawile. Odd plays here. Red team gets the spore off, activating that sleep cause. Mawile stays in, and Exeggutor gets another Metronome off. This time getting Kinesis. Accuracy fell on Mawile. Mawile still asleep. Another Metronome, this time getting Howl. It seems like Exeggutor is taking the sleep chance to gain some stats. Mawile now switching out. And Ledian comes out. Exeggutor gets another Metronome off. Exeggutor pulls out Whirlpool, but sadly misses. Not that would do much damage in this drought. Red team switching once again. Exeggutor staying in and going for another Metronome. Oh, this time Exeggutor tucked in all three of its heads apparently. Mawile still asleep. Exeggutor pulls off that Skull Bash. Not doing too much against Mawile. And Mawile still asleep. Doesn't want to wake up quite yet. Exeggutor goes for another Metronome. This time getting a Dragon Dance. That's fitting for the Alola form, but this isn't Alola Exeggutor. Mawile now wakes up and gets the Metronome off. Getting a Giga Drain, which won't do too much. Getting some HP back though. Exeggutor once again going for Metronome. Getting a Wing Attack off. Dragon Dance coming in handy. Decent chunk of damage, but not quite enough to do much. Mawile gets an Aqua Tail off. Sadly, not doing as much damage due to the drought. Also, for people just now joining in, I'm Raikael. You might have seen me in chat once in a while. If you haven't, that's alright. Feel free to talk to me anytime you want. Metronome, once again. Of course, what else? Getting an Icy Wind off this time. Sadly, those Dragon Dances not coming in handy. Not doing too much against Mawile. Sadly, the speed fell on Mawile though. Well, that assist or... Oh, a Mirror Shot now. Stab, taking out Exeggutor. Master Light, I am 16. Also, I apologize if I stutter or any sort. I'm very nervous. This is my first time commentating. So Groudon comes out and gets the Fissure off first turn. Mawile goes down. Now, sadly, Groudon has to face two flying types. Will Sunflora be able to take them out? And thank you to everyone in the chat, of course, giving me reassurance. So blue team sends out Altaria, and then red switches out, going into that Sunflora since Groudon cannot touch these two flying types. What will Altaria pull out though? Altaria pulls out a Toxic, sadly not getting the connect. The Sunflora is still in the clear. We now begin the Metronomes once again. Altaria getting a Feather Dance. Fitting for a bird. Getting the Psycho Cut. Not getting the crit chance though. And thank you again to everyone in chat for the compliments. I hope to do commentary some more after this. I'm having a good time. Altaria trying to teleport out of the battle. Maybe this battle just is not Altaria's cup of tea. Sunflora pulling off the guard swap. The Drought's still hammering away. Altaria going for another Metronome. This time getting Brave Bird! Stab Brave Bird. Sadly, that brings the match to a close because Groudon cannot touch blue team now. I salute you, Brave Bird Altaria. So brave. Thank you for your service, Altaria. What can you do to this Groudon? He's just suffering now because he cannot hit you. Only chance now would be Gravity from one of the Metronome mons. The chances are very low. Or of course Kapows. Those are always happening. Altaria pulls off a Metal Sound, sadly pulling this battle even longer on. Groudon's still trying to Fissure, but sadly cannot hit blue team. Will blue team toss Red a bone and pull off a Gravity? Nope, pulling off a Mist. Come on, blue team, you don't have to draw this battle out anymore. Getting a Brick Break now. Actual damage moves. Not doing too much against Groudon though. Also to chat, you can call me a they or a him. Blue team switching now with that 13% switch. Groudon of course has to stay in since sadly his team members are gone and he's struggling. Ledian now leading blue team. Getting the agility. I don't see how that's gonna help you, Ledian. And of course, Groudon again, struggling with those fissures. Ledian getting the Assurance off. Again, not doing too much damage. Blue team's just drawing this battle out more, hoping for the Gravity or Transform or something to toss Red a bone, it seems. Ledian getting the Fall Swipe. Again, not doing too much damage. It seems like blue is just hoping for that Gravity to pull off. Continuing the Metronomes. This time getting a Swords Dance. Maybe that will actually help blue and kill this Groudon a little quicker. Sadly, Groudon still can't do a thing. Poor Groudon suffering while this Ladybug sits here and wiggles its finger, hoping maybe, just maybe, to pull off a gravity. Getting a nasty plot. First Sword Dance and now nasty plot. Poor Groudon. Ledian gets the spice off, but not going to do anything since Groudon's the last member of the team standing. Fissure's still not hitting. Come on, Ledian. Toss Red Team a bone. Give him that 154% payout. Nope, trump card this time. Doing a lot of damage. Of course, getting assisted by those Sword Dance. Will this be the final Metronome? A triple kick from Ledian. Will that be enough to kill Groudon? No, doesn't not seem like it unless a crit pulls off on the final one. Seems Groudon's still standing with a clutch. Will blue team do a gravity twice over? And Ledian gets the tailwind off. Come on, Ledian, will you finish this round? Oh, Ledian gets a sucker punch off. Thankfully going before Groudon ends. And that draws the match to a close. Sadly, Red did not get the RNG they needed. And they did not get a gravity off on blue team. So, no fissures were able to hit. But we did get a Mawile hit with fissure. So at least we did get one OHKO move off. Blue team winning this time around again. Blue team not pulling out a payout, but still getting a decent sum of money for the match at hand. Thank you, Red team, for donating your money to blue team. You're very, very selfless. And now we go on to our side game. I'll have to keep inputting for tokens while I'm commentating. And my icon's in the background, if you guys wanna... Now, look at my icon, it's so great. Also, I have to say, seeing chat blow up over my voice and gender is quite entertaining, but it'd be very, very much appreciated if you guys could maybe lay low on those. If you have questions, you can always whisper me, but for now, let's focus on TPP. And Warlord Kip comes out with the token this time around.